So this is my favorite pocket knife. I have been carrying this thing for, or one just like it, for about over 20 years. I have carried this one, I bet you, for 15 in my pocket, and it's seen better days. So my plan is to design a new cover for this thing to replace this one, pop this one off, and replace them with one with my logo on it. So let's jump in and let's design it. This has been a great little knife, but it's definitely seen better days. This side has been glued back on. This side's currently popped off. Just recently, I gave it to my wife to do a little project she was doing, and she used some fingernail polish remover during the project. And I don't know if you know it, but acetone melts ABS. So the cover of this got all melted. It got white on it and all melty looking. This thing has actually a flashlight and a pen built into it too. I don't really use those anymore. So my plan is to design a new cover for this thing to replace this one. No flashlight, no pen, because I don't use them. But just make it useful again, because I want to start carrying this again. All right, first things first, let's pop this thing apart. All right, let's see if I can get a screwdriver in this thing to pop it apart. Oh, that's pretty easy. There we go. There's a little bit of gunk inside there. It's going to need cleaned up before we glue it back together. Now for the new covers with my logo, let's jump into SolidWorks and design it. Well, I have to say I'm not super happy with the way that came out. The logo's not quite as clear as I want it to be. I used a 0.4 millimeter nozzle on that, which is the standard thing that comes on the S1 Pro. I think I'm going to switch over to a 0.25 millimeter nozzle, so I'll get a lot better quality and see how that comes out. So I bought this nozzle set, and it has one 0.25 millimeter nozzle, which is what we're going to switch over to. It has some replacement 0.4s, a couple 0.6s, and a couple 0.8s. If you want more information on changing your nozzle, I have a video for that. There's a link in the description. So let's change this nozzle and reprint the part. Okay, that's much better. The logo is a lot more defined, cleaner, and just the whole part looks better. So I think I'm going to leave it like that. I might sand down the logo just a little bit to smooth it out, but other than that, I think I'm going to leave the print lines because I think they look kind of nice and they kind of go with the theme of Dan Designs. So let's install it on the knife. There's quite a bit of buildup inside of this, so I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and try to clean it up a little bit and give the nice clean surface to stick to too. That looks a lot better. Now I'll glue a cover to each side using regular old super glue. If I have any problem with these coming off in the future, I might upgrade to epoxy. There we go. Now we'll set it aside for a little while to make sure it cures before I use it. Hope you enjoyed that project. I sure did. I'm super happy to have my knife back in service, looking nice, and it'll be back in my pocket for everyday use. If you want some more information about this project, there is a SolidWorks tutorial over on my website on how I designed it, and just more information about the stuff I use. So you can head on over there and check that out, and I'll see you in the next design.